Hi, and welcome back to Spotlight Tulsa. I'm Carson Colvin, your host. I'm in Broken Arrow. Again, right behind me is 71st and Elm. Now, if you're going south on Elm and you're approaching 71st, you turn to your right and then like a very first left next to Hercules Tire. Kofu is right here actually, and then behind us is Extreme Racing. You're going to find a business that I'm pretty sure if you didn't know about them, you're going to want to know about them.
Come on in, I want to show you what we have.
After quitting their corporate jobs several years back, Tony and Tammy Favre have moved on to something a little different.
So this is what you see when you walk through the door. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of different decorative items. You can see talavera pieces, we have chimeneas, small pottery, ironworks. Almost all of this stuff we've imported directly from Mexico at some point. Take you through our beautiful doors into our warehouse. In our warehouse we have sort of our medium-sized pots, ironworks and signs, and we do a lot of our make and take planting events inside here. Weather depending, we would prefer to be able to do them outside. And speaking of outside, let me show you the market. We have a few relationships with some wholesalers, and so we bring in the flowers, the plants, the ivies, and the vines. We use these for our make and takes, and then we also have our signature cone baskets that we feature. We love to sell those during Mother's Day and things of that nature. They make great gifts. Now let me show you the bigger part of the outdoor market. This is where we keep most of our large clay pottery and many of our chimeneas. I can't stress enough that one of the things that we're most proud of is the prices that we can offer. Because we go direct to Mexico, because we import these things ourselves, we have taken out the wholesaler. And so the prices of these pots really can't be beat anywhere in northeastern Oklahoma.
And Tony tells me, don't let the outside of the shop fool you.
So what surprises everybody about the store is there's a tiny little storefront out front, and they walk into a nice-sized showroom, a large warehouse, and a market out in the backyard of pots, chimeneas. Over 100 chimeneas on site, over 500 pots. So it's hard to tell that from the outside.
And even though they import most of their products from Mexico, Tony and Tammy tell me that they love Broken Arrow and it's such a great place to do business.
This line of business, pottery and certainly the chimeneas and so forth, there's people that sell them at various places. There's somebody in Jinx, somebody in Midtown, and we felt like the Broken Arrow market was a great opportunity for us. This is where we live. So being local, being Broken Arrow, it just made sense to us.
And what's even more fun, you can take family, friends, or even a date to the Pottery World.
And our make and take planting events is something that we're really proud of. We have different types of classes that we'll hold, but the favorite one is where you just come in, pick the pot that you want or the planter that you want, and we'll have the flowers, the ivies, the vines, and you can plant them on our tables. And we call it making your living masterpiece.
And that's it for this week's episode of Spotlight Tulsa. Again, I'm your host, Carson, with the Colvin Group in Broken Arrow with the Pottery World of Oklahoma. They're awesome. Give them a like on Facebook. Give the Colvin Group a like on Facebook. If you have any real estate needs, hit me up. I hope you found this a great episode. I did. I think I found some things to spend my money on in the next several months. Thank you, and see you again next time.